We are so excited that you're back again for another episode of Meet My Mississippi Authors and Artists on the Hill Country Network. We have so much talent in the Mississippi Hills and all over Mississippi. We bring them here to New Albany so that I can bring them to you. Today we have with us, we're going to let her introduce herself and tell her name and where she's from.
I am Nancy Millikin Tubbs, and I'm from Batesville, Mississippi.
Wonderful. I always go back to when I met these people that I interview. So the first time we met was at the Rodeo Roundup is that Southwest? What is it? That's Northwest Community College.
In Senatobia.
Yeah, in Senatobia. So we had probably about 20 authors or whatever. It was a good crowd. Good crowd.
Yeah.
And everybody came around to the tables and talked about they could look at the books and things like that. So that's where we met.
Yes.
Now, tell us about yourself, where you grew up, where you went to high school, and after that, any other education and other jobs and things like that.
High school at South Panola High School in Batesville. I went to Northwest Community College in Senatobia, and after that I went to Ole Miss.
Okay.
I was a music major.
Oh, wonderful. So when did you decide that you wanted to write? Did you know that you could write or love to write? First most writers start off loving to read. We just love books, love books. So when did you decide, I know I like to write? Was it junior high? Fifth grade. Okay, yeah. What did you like to write?
Well, even before that, I remember writing poetry when I was.
Everybody starts with poetry.
Yes,
Everybody starts with poetry. It is.
In the fifth grade, I read Spencer's Mountain, I think it was, by Earl Hamner, and I thought, I could do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It was a book about a writer, you know, when he was realizing he wanted to be a writer. So that's when I decided I want to be a writer.
Okay, wonderful. And what did you write when you were in the fifth grade? What kind of stuff would you write about?
Oh, goodness. Probably not very good. I don't even remember. I just probably science fiction. Okay.
And was there someone in your life, your parent, your mother, or grandparents, or anybody who encouraged you and say, wow, you're pretty good at that?
My sister Ann kind of encouraged me.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Now tell us fast forward, when did you write your first book, and when did you publish your first book? Which one is
this one was actually my first one that I wrote.
Hummingbird Inn. And this is like, I could just look at this cover and just feel like tranquil.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You look at it and say, oh, I could just look at that all day. The color and everything, it makes you kind of at peace. So tell us about Hummingbird Inn.
It's a historical, it's written in like 1900, historical romance and a mystery.
Okay, historical romance and a mystery.
Yeah.
What is the setting?
Mississippi. And I can't even remember the name of the town. Sorry.
The name of what? The town?
Name of the town.
Okay.
Because I made it up.
But it's Mississippi.
It's set in Mississippi.
Okay.
And it's a murder mystery, and the main character runs and owns Hummingbird
Inn. So. Wonderful. Now, what is the main character's name? Priscilla. I see that name.
No,
and
that's the bad.
Oh, that's somebody else. Okay.
That's a harsh name.
Okay. Well, who is the name?
Magnolia Lace Summerhill.
What?
Yeah.
Magnolia? Now you know that steals my heart
because Maggie.
Okay, I love the book already because I'm all about the magnolias. Magnolia, say it again.
Magnolia Lace Summerhill.
Oh my God, is that too southern or what?
I know.
Okay, that is wonderful. Now, what happens at the end that the murder happens? A murder mystery.
Well,
what happens?
She You're gonna have to cut this.
That's okay.
Because I don't remember. It's been so long.
Okay. Well, it's a murder mystery. Don't stop laughing. We're gonna go with it.
I'm sorry.
Hummingbird Inn. Tell us the gist of the book. It's a murder mystery.
It's a murder mystery. Well, at the very beginning, they find a body of somebody who went missing from the bank. They thought he had embezzled money.
Okay.
But he was murdered.
Okay.
Because he caught somebody else embezzling.
Okay.
And so the mystery is that they're trying to find out.
And guess what? Y'all gonna have to read it because first of all, you're gonna have to get to know Miss Magnolia in here, and then we're gonna have to see what happens next.
She's one of three sisters.
Okay. Oh, now three Southern sisters. You're definitely gonna have to read this Hummingbird Inn.
Yeah.
The next book was.
This is the first one I published.
Okay. The Invisible Bridge. I love the pictures on the top. Are these pictures that you took?
That's my mother's porch.
Oh my goodness. Yes. I love that. Oh my goodness. You need to send me that picture so I can write a poem on the side of that.
I actually started writing that 2 days after my husband's funeral. It's about, I had written bits and pieces of a book that I incorporated into that.
Okay.
So some of it's before and some of it's after.
Okay.
And it was really me dealing with my grief.
Okay.
So
and how did that help your grief?
It helped it tremendous because I'm such a writer that I had to write down what I was feeling. I thought if I don't start writing this down, I'm going to go crazy.
That's beautiful.
So
beautiful.
I can still read it because it makes me cry.
Okay. Okay.
But
and see, that's what writing is all about. It can be therapeutic. It can be educational. It can be all kinds of things. You know, purging, all kinds of purging things out of yourself, and just a release. Okay, so wonderful with that. Anything you want to tell us more about the Invisible Breed? Why was it called the Invisible? Stop.
Flip that over and read what's written on the back.
Okay.
That's the.
This is a book about life, death, grief, joy, heaven, angels, and love. This is a book about my husband, but ultimately this is a book about God. Okay, well that tells it all, people. Now you know what this is all about. Once you get over looking at the picture and just loving the flowers, because that's me. Once you get over that, then it's going to be about love and about God, about her husband, about grief and joy, and we can all kind of go through it with you in the book, and that's what a writer wants you to do.
There was a lot of the time during that time I could feel angels around me. I mean, really could feel it. It was
love
nice.
that. Slap Happy, don't we love that? I love that name. Go ahead. Now, what's that about?
Fiction.
Okay.
That was also fiction. It was just pure fun. It was just for fun. It's kind of humorous.
The first in the series on the lives, love, mysteries, and mishaps of 3 generations of Southern women. Now, y'all see the theme in her writing. She's all about the Southern thing. Now, you know why she's my friend, right? So y'all need to read all of this.
I'm your friend because you're awesome.
Well, that too. She said it. I didn't. I say fabulosity. Coco Strong, dog sitter and member of the eccentric Layton clan, has just fallen for an Italian waiter who is doing an excellent job of ignoring her. Her widowed mother, Katie, finds herself unintentionally dating the bank president. We got a thing with banks. Do you know somebody that works at a bank or worked at I was like, we got a little thing going here. And her grandmother is mailing mysterious packages while complaining of imaginary burglars. But are they imaginary? And what is the deep family secret? Now, we all know in every Southern family there's some deep Southern family secret, so that only Grammy knows. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. What do you want to say about this book? Anything that you want?
It was fun to write.
Okay, and we can tell you're a fun person, and that's going to be Slap Happy. It has to be. It has to be fun.
Yeah.
You're going to enjoy yourself and smile and laugh. Look, if we can start laughing and smiling as much as you're laughing and smiling now by reading this, we all need this book, Slap Happy, okay?
I love to try to write humor.
Love that. Love that. Love it. And it's all about the Southern ladies, so we need this. The Backup Plan, okay? And this was co-written, Margaret Eubanks, okay? And what was this about? Wait a minute, this is like one of those tornadoes, what do you call those spin things that come on the ocean? It's called whatever they're called,
I don't know.
The Backup Plan. What's the Backup Plan?
It's about 2 friends. It was basically a book she started writing about our friendship.
Okay, friendship,
but
y'all.
it's fiction, but she likes to write that kind of thing. And when she described it to me, because they get lost on a deserted island and they find a treasure.
Okay.
And when she described it, I'm like, I'm going to have to co-write that with you.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay. Is this the friend that did those little coffee talks or whatever? Y'all had some little...
yes.
Y'all have to go on the internet and see some of those little talks. And I'm like, oh, I love these. And some of them are like years old. And I still go back and like, oh. And you laugh and talk the whole time. And I'm laughing and talking as you're talking. You're just a fun person with that, and I love that. You need to make more of those. You really do.
We really do. We will.
Sweet Dreams. Y'all know she got me at #1 with these flowers and stuff, because y'all know on Facebook I kill y'all with flowers.
That's my yard.
Oh my goodness. Love it. Sweet Dreams. What's that about?
It's just a book about dreams, and it's mostly my dreams and my interpretations.
Okay.
Because That's the way I learned to interpret dreams, was by reading other people's interpretations.
Okay.
So that's just kind of what it is.
I will bless the Lord who has given me counsel. My reins also instruct me in the night season. Dreams are a symbolic language stemming from the depths of the subconscious mind. I have been recording and interpreting my own dreams since childhood. This is a sampling of those dreams along with my own interpretations. That's wonderful, because I've written like 2 or 3 poems just about dreams that I had.
Oh, cool.
And in my first book, they were childhood dreams, and they were so vivid. And at 40 years old, I was able to write a poem specifically about a dream that I had when I was probably 8 or 9 years old.
Dreams like that too.
And I mean every detail of it. And I felt the same when I started writing about the dream. And it's in my 2 of them are in my first book. Okay, Fresh and Crispy, Journal of an Italian Walking Tour. Now I love this. What you talking about? What's
This is humorous too, but this was a trip to Italy.
Yes.
That my older sister Kay and her oldest daughter Lisa and I went on. About 2
Okay,
years
I'm
after
already mad over here because I'm looking at all the pictures, and then you have pictures on Facebook, and then there ain't enough
the
pictures
thing
in
is,
this book for me.
and I tried to, but when you self-publish,
Yes,
they
right.
don't let you upload
I know,
a lot
right.
of pictures.
I
wanted
know.
pictures all the way through it.
Yes.
There is a few.
Look at that
there are
beautiful
a few in
picture,
there.
y'all.
Those are the umbrella trees. I'd never even heard of those.
That's
growing
just a
there.
beautiful picture.
It's just about the trip, but it's humorous too.
Okay, when did you go to Italy?
2013, I think.
Go on her Facebook. Then you can see the other pictures, and she has a whole bunch of pictures of this trip. And honey, that's why I got caught up in it. I think maybe that's why I asked you to come, because I was like, look, man, let us hear about the trip.
To go
Take me along, baby. Don't think I won't go. Now this is wonderful, and you enjoyed that trip. Who did you go with?
My older sister Kay. I have 3 sisters.
Okay.
And her oldest daughter Lisa.
Okay.
Kay and I had both lost our husbands, and
Okay.
Lisa was single too, so we thought we deserved a trip to Italy.
Of course. Hey, doesn't everybody?
Yes.
The Lonely Little Skunk. Oh
Now,
my
that was with my
goodness! Look
mother.
at the children's book, and who illustrated
I
that?
did,
Look
and
at, is
that's
that
why I
Mama?
brought- Yes, that's Mama. She wrote
Claire
the book.
Keys.
I rewrote
Oh,
it.
look
I'm
at
sorry.
that smile! Y'all gotta get the book just to see Mama's picture in there. Honey, is she a Southern lady? Cause she got that hair cuffed. I'm talking about there's nothing out of place in that hair. Got her little earrings on, ear bobs, as they
Day
say.
before yesterday was her 99th birthday. She
Really?
died last year.
Yes.
She had written the story years
What?
ago.
Oh my good. Who
And
drew the pictures?
I drew the pictures and I rewrote the
Y'all,
story.
see,
as
I got
poetry.
chills. Oh, what? Stop the madness. Okay,
Yeah.
well, the end of this interview finna be that I'm finna read some of this little book and let y'all see my
And it can be used as a
Mama.
coloring book too.
See? Oh my God. Is that ingenious or what? They can color the pictures. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Why was this name Oh No?
I don't know. She
Okay, she wrote it. See, so Mama wrote it.
I know the skunk.
Okay, Ono was a skunk and he lived in the forest, but the other animals thought him to be just a pest. Ono wanted to be friends with the birds and bees and all of the other animals scampering among the trees. Ono didn't know why all the others ran away. They turned up their noses as if to say that they smelled something bad. It couldn't be true. Poor little Ono, what could he do? Oh, my grandma, your mama is a genius.
She was.
Look at Oh No smelling bad, and the kid, they trying to talk about him in the forest. Don't be talking about Oh No. I love Oh No. Stop. Now each animal in the forest has its own defense from enemies that come through the trees so dense. The deer with sharp horns and very swift feet runs around fast with a bound and a leap. Wow, your mother was like, did she write some more books?
No, that's the only one she wrote.
When did she write this poem?
Now the poem part, she
wrote the story
I turned
and
it
you
into a poem.
Y'all see how that is? Is that amazing? That's amazing.
And these are all available on Amazon.
Yeah, we're going to get to that.
I know.
My mother wrote this book years ago, and then for a number of years it was tucked away in a cabinet. My husband and I lived next door to my mother for a lot of years, but when he died 3 years ago, I moved back in with her. I've always wanted to write, and my first book was published a few months after my husband's death, followed by several more. When my mother found her story about the lonely little skunk as she was cleaning out the cabinet last year, I knew that it was time to get her little children's book published. self-published as well. I've added a bit of my own spin to her words, turning them into rhymes, which she then edited. Okay, that's a Southern mother, baby. Do my thing right. Don't be messing me up. Then, with considerable effort, because I'm not so good at art, I added some illustrations. This book is the result. This is a gem of a book.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, this is like a family keepsake book. This is wonderful, y'all. Y'all gotta have this book. Wow. Okay. Now, tell us about where to get these books, where to contact you personally, maybe on Amazon, or your not on that. Where to contact you personally, your email and things like that.
I do have an author page on Amazon.
Okay.
And that's the main place to get them. Some of them are on Barnes and Noble online, but I haven't gotten them all of it on there.
They can go to Amazon, go to your Amazon page, but I am a master promoter, so you have to have streams and streams of different outlets to people to get your books, because people are lazy.
Yeah.
So I have to teach my author friends about how you need to promote your books. You don't want everybody to just,
I'm not good at promotion.
honey, that's why you are on my show, darling.
That's right.
Because I'm finna tell you, and we're gonna promote you, and I'm gonna help you promote yourself. Most authors, especially self-published authors, they get the book and it goes to their family and friends, and after that it's dead. It does not have to be, and especially this book right here. This Hummingbird Inn, everybody needs to read that, and every kid needs the lonely little skunk. And I really don't tell people that about any book except for Meet My Mississippi. But this little book is a gem, because they can learn poetry and these little small words that they can learn in rhyme, because that's how children learn, with that repetitive rhyme. And plus they have these little things to color. And then people who are budding artists, they can start drawing their own, art pictures and things to go with this book. I'm in love with this already, y'all. So this is my book anyway. I'm gonna tell you. So please contact her through Amazon. You can write messages on the Amazon page, and then for any author, if you get the book and leave her a review. Please leave a review.
Please
leave a review. So now you have met this wonderful, say your name again, tell them who you are.
Nancy Millikin Tubbs.
From?
Batesville, Mississippi.
Okay, is there any message about yourself and about your writing that you want people to remember about you, in general, and what your message is and what the feel of your whole personality is?
My message is generally spiritual, and have fun with it.
Well, y'all can see that. She's laughing at every moment. I love that. Don't take anything too seriously.
Right.
Life is hard. You got to laugh through it. You have to. There's too much out there and too many bad things. So if you can smile and laugh, and if you can help us smile and laugh, you have done a wonderful thing. And thank you, friend, for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Wonderful. So y'all, do not miss one episode of Meet My Mississippi Authors and Artists, because you on the Hill Country Network, because you are going to miss a treat. I told you I have some really, really, really talented friends, and you have met one today. Get these books, go on Amazon, share, write some reviews, and help us to support and promote our Mississippi authors and artists. Thank you.
It's inside me, girl, it's in the air. It's who I am through and through. It won't take long.